Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Sunday, April 12, 2020. Shawwal day 18. Vlog number 1106. Currently, I'm deciding uploading the vlog from yesterday, so by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So it's actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day. So I made like some potatoes yesterday. I just like chopped them up into small chunks and sort of like fried them. I still have to like kind of fry them a little bit more because they're not like all the way done. They're still sitting on my stove top since last night. So I need to get a move on that. I'm probably gonna eat that, or I could eat the chicken tenders that I made with spaghetti. I thought it'd be kind of a cute idea if like Prince could like go into this window, because it's sort of like you know, it's not like a traditional window. It's sort of like a cat porch. So anyway, and he doesn't use it. So I'm gonna just take that table that I put over there for him to sit on. I'm gonna put it in front of this window instead. That way he can keep company and not, because otherwise he doesn't use it. He won't go, ouch. He won't go on it. So I moved the table over here and like it had, I'm sorry, I'm a messy freaking person. Okay, you can just go ahead and say it. Okay, you can just go ahead and say it that like my house is a mess. You can just go ahead and say it. But like, so whenever I first moved here, like I had put this table over on against that wall because I didn't really plan out anything, so I put it over there and yeah, and then he ended up like, and then I actually ended up having like a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to still put in my room. And I just kind of threw it onto the table while it was sitting over there against the wall. And then like it was like leaking soap from the bag because it has like soap. It has like hand soap in it. So when I removed the bag with all the soap and it was like there was soap stuck on the surface of the table, so I had to like wipe it off with like paper towels. And then Prince like jumped onto it and he like touched the surface with the soap on it. I was like, no, there's soap. And then once like finally like the soap was off, I think I wiped it again with a fresh paper towel, and then I used a plain one. Well, I used with water at first, and then I used just a dry one and wiped it all dry. So now he can actually get back on it. And then like I had to use a Clorox wipe to wipe his feet because he got soap on them. So yeah. Buddy boy. He's much happier now. Like where this is located. I feel like, because it's right next, it's right by the edge of my mattress. And also there's like plenty of space just over here where there's nothing. So it's just like more open space. I have so much laundry to do. I have to wash those cat beds as well as like, I think it's 1 load of laundry more that I have to do. Now you can jump between the table and my bed. And I have so much garbage. Like, I showed 2 full, well, 1 full bag and 1 other almost pretty much full bag of trash that's sitting in my kitchen. And then I have like bathroom trash that's been piling up. So much bathroom trash. There's like, I think like 1 full bag and like 1 like kind of, well, it's not full, it's like empty. But yeah. And then there's like there's a whole like entire like MAC Cosmetics like bag full of trash in my bathroom. So Prince pretty much urinated on Mom's mattress, and I thought, I really couldn't believe that he would do this. But anyway, I guess I'm just blind. But anyway, so I need to figure out how to get that out as well. And then put the mattress protector over it again. And sheets. And like replace the pillows to that bed. That way I can use my chair again that goes with this ottoman. I gotta make room for my furniture in there because I need my dining table. If I need my dining table, I might as well just get everything that I need. So I gotta make room for that. And like last night I was cooking, and you'll see in my previous video, like I made chicken tenders in this like non-stick pan. It's sort of like a square skillet thing, and I never have used that one ever. Like I bought a whole set of Simply Ming non-stick pans, and I was only using like the small like pot and like the small skillet from that whole set ever since I moved. And yeah, so last night I got to use that, and like all of my Simply Ming stuff is in this box that's like right next to the kitchen. So I have to empty that box out because I can actually use it. Like it has a wok. It has a really, really huge wok. Not that I'm going to use the wok, but at least it'll be like readily available for me to just grab like whenever I need to, as opposed to it just being in a box. And then like I have a smaller wok. It's sort of like a wok. It's not really. It's just like a large frying pan, and then I think I have another frying pan by him, but I'm not sure. I think it's just one. I don't know. And I gotta look through because I think I'm missing parts. So, and I really love that set. It's like one of my first like cooking kind of I don't know how to put it, like cooking like cookware, you know, that I ever bought. And it was really smart buy because it's non-stick. And if you're like 20 something and you know you're you know, you're kind of like by yourself, you know, that was a good one. It requires like really, really minimum cleaning and washing because it's nonstick, and it's the best thing ever. So especially for someone that's like 20 something, like I think because it's so it's like really easy to manage, and it's the price of it was like $100 for the whole set. So I mean, you're getting so much for that 99 bucks. I was like, what, are you kidding me? So yeah, and it worked out really well. I mean, I've had it now since I think I've had it since I was like, let me see, maybe 25. I've had it since I was 25. I've only used 2 of them because I only needed the small pot to use that I use like pretty regularly now, and like I've used the wok a bunch of times, but I didn't really like using the wok. It's really big, but it's nice. It's nice for a wok because it's a non-stick wok and it's huge, so when I try to go and wash it, it's really easy to wash. And it comes in like many sizes, like small, medium, and like really large. Especially like if you're the type of person that like takes care of their things, like you don't just like spend $99 and, you know, not get the most for your money. I think that's smart planning. But it is still $99, and like cookware does not pay for itself. I know some people, like some things, they do kind of pay for themselves. That doesn't, because you're not like making any money from cooking the food that you make with the cookware. So, you know, you're not really, you know, yeah. So it doesn't really like pay for itself at all. It's a really good non-stick set. Anyway, I'm actually genuinely thinking about putting these curtains up behind me, and then another set that's like gonna go right there, these ones. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to like probably put them up and then see if I like them. And I know for sure like I do want curtains. I just don't know if they're gonna be this set or if it's gonna be a new set. So I'm probably gonna end up putting up curtains. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and put up the hardware at least, and that way I can actually look to see if I even want curtains there, and then I can decide like if I want to stick with those forever, or if I want to get like some more other ones. There's so many like very beautiful like curtains that I've come across online. Like I saw this one, I think it was made of velvet, and it was like legit like velvet that I've seen in Pakistan. It's something that I would probably go for. That might be like nice. That might be a nice thing to have. Yeah. I have to get some milk today, so I think I'm gonna go. So this pandemic is like really serious. Like basically they're saying that like if we were to stop doing the social distancing and we were to go back to work and the economy was to reopen, that like right now what we're doing, the social distancing is working. So like they're gonna keep on doing the social distancing until until like the beginning of May. But they're just really apprehensive because they don't want to let people go back to work and stop doing the isolation, because the coronavirus is, I mean, it's not going to go away. It's never going to go away. So you are still susceptible to like, what do you call it, getting the coronavirus, the COVID-19, way after, like any set time, so yeah. And they're saying that like they're scared to like reopen the economy and stuff because like if we stop doing social distancing now, it will go back to how it was right now, with all these people dying. A lot more people could die. Right now, if we maintain social distancing until whenever, until like, for example, I don't know what time, but if we maintain social distancing, then it's looking at 60,000 deaths. Whereas if the economy were to open and too soon, and we are quick to reopen the economy without without thinking about the consequences that it could actually potentially have. A lot more people, it's projected to be 200,000 lives could be lost. Right now it's like at 10,000, and they're saying that like it's starting to stabilize, but I mean, I think it will actually be whatever they project it to be, given the social isolation that we're doing and like the time space that they have allotted. And another round, I'll have chicken tenders and spaghetti. I put Prego and I put Parmesan and I warmed it up for like 4 minutes. Still have one chicken tender left and some spaghetti. Still trying to cook my potatoes. She does not know how to cook potatoes. Because they've been sitting on there since last night. I let them cook for a little bit. These are russet potatoes. They're not like the teeny tiny ones that you can like put on a fire or whatever, like with coals and like bake it. So I chopped them and then anyways, and then now I just let them cook. They're still raw in the center. Oh, cute. I burned them. Well, mostly I burned them, but I think they're still good. They're just like really, it's hard for me to cook potatoes. I don't know if anybody, I mean, unless they're being baked in an oven, which for me they weren't. I was just gonna put them on a skillet and just fire them, so they may actually be done like scientifically, just not the burn part. because I feel like potatoes, personally, potatoes are really hard for me to cook. They just really are. Cereal and milk. So I went to the store and got some milk. Sit, Prince, sit. See, he likes it over here so much more. You Jojo, good boy. But I can't tell him. Because he's just been like really down and out. Can't tell him how happy he is. He likes to keep it bottled inside. Right, Jigglypuff? Right, Sarah. Whatever. And close the vlog. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys on the next vlog.